What's up everyone, Taiki here, and in this video I want to answer the question, will hot air rise? And will FartStrategy accelerate the Fartcoin Flywheel? Tune in to find out. So if you like the content, please like and subscribe, and check out the premium Discord. I post 3 videos there every single week, and I share my portfolio in real time. So a little background on me, right? I think I've had some new viewers on this channel. TLDR, right? I used to be like this ETH and DeFi maxi, right? And I was underperforming during the bull market for a good year and a half. And I went crazy. I went so crazy. And after the AI trade started, I just capitulated on my ETH bags, my DeFi bags, and I just piled it all into Fartcoin. Now I'm making videos like, hey, Fartcoin 93 cents, Fartcoin accumulation phase of a lifetime. This is a fab of a lifetime. And I've been fapping. So that's kind of my lore. So obviously Fartcoin has been super volatile, and we're trading at 142 as of now. And not gonna lie, I feel down. I'm sad. I'm 142. It's sad. And then I was looking at my last video, like 8 days ago, and I'm like, yo, like I was feeling euphoric. I remember how I felt this moment, and I was euphoric. And I was like, wait. Fartcoin was 138, and I was euphoric, and now Fartcoin is 142, and I'm sad. What is wrong with me, right? This market has been brutal, right? Most coins have underperformed Bitcoin. Most alts have gone down. And if you're not holding the right coins, then you kind of get wrecked, right? It's pretty bad. And we kind of saw this when Trump launched. I missed out on the Trump trade, honestly. I was out eating hot pot with my friends. Then after that, I was playing FIFA with my friends, and I told myself, hey, it's Friday night. I'm not going to check my phone, because if I check my phone and Fartcoin is down, I'm going to be stressed, right? So I'm just going to enjoy life. And then lo and behold, I missed out on on the Trump trade. And I think if you were paying attention on Friday night and you identified that Trump was real, right? It's like the actual, he launched it. Then it was pretty clear that you had to buy it, right? Because the risk reward of buying this at like under $5 was insane. And I think what happened, this is what happened. Most coins were down when Trump launched, right? Because there's no passive flows into crypto, right? Most people are already allocated. So if there's a new launch that people have to buy, they're going to sell their existing coins to buy like Trump. And then the question you have to ask yourself is, if someone sold altcoin XYZ or like whatever to buy Trump, will people buy back that old altcoin, right? Because if that altcoin does not, get, profits rotated back, then it's probably just dead, right? And I don't want to say dead, but it's probably not a coin you want to be holding, right? Trump coin, let's just sucked liquidity out of the markets into this one coin. And then now it's like, okay, like the market has kind of shown us which coins are good and which coins are bad. I think that's why the ETH maxis are kind of starting to capitulate, right? I think after the Trump launch, we've had all these .eth people start to capitulate, right? Drop it from their Twitter handles. Now everyone is having some existential crisis because it was kind of like this light bulb moment that, hey, maybe it's not that good, right? I love ETH, right? But there's a reason I sold my ETH for Fartcoin, right? Because I think Fartcoin is a better asset, honestly. So I honestly, for me, Fartcoin, obviously it's down and whatnot, right? But I thought it was pretty, actually, let's go to Dex screener. There's more color here. So Fartcoin, so this is like a Trump launch, right? Trump launched here. And obviously, people sold Fartcoin to buy Trump. It makes sense. I would do that too, probably, right? Or maybe not me, but most people, that makes sense. It's rational. But it was one of the few coins that actually pumped when Trump pumped. Fartcoin is a crazy asset because it can adapt to any environment. It was hallucinated by an AI. So when AI pumps, Fartcoin does well. But also it's just Fartcoin. So when meme coins pump like Trump, it does well, right? And maybe the market views this as Trump beta, right? Because if anything, if this coin has taught us anything, it's like this sudden realization that crypto, look, I think crypto is a serious industry. It will become a serious industry, but as of now, it's pretty unserious, right? Let's be real here. The coins that have done well this cycle, is first of all, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is in a class of its own. And then it's basically Solana and meme coins. Meme coins as the casino chips, and then Solana as the casino. And I think, I think now people see, okay, like, what the fuck, right? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why am I spending so much time here? And I actually think that's, I mean, okay, like, if you're working in the industry, then like maybe that's like an existential crisis we all have to have. But I actually think that's good for Fartcoin. But also, I'm crazy, right? Just not, I'm crazy. I'll let you know. But Fartcoin is the most unserious crypto that exists. That's the point. If we're in a bull market, then I want to long Fartcoin because the attention flywheel is insane. I think I had this thing here. Yeah, right here. Fartcoin is a triple attention point asset. And the fundamentals of meme coins is the attention it gathers and whether it can maintain that attention. And, Fartcoin is a crypto coin, right? That's also created by an AI. It gets the TradFi people angry. And then, yeah, like people think it's funny, it's objectively funny, I think. Of course, I will admit it's only funny when it goes up. If it goes down, it's not that funny. I'll be real. And then I think one of the reasons why we've kind of been correcting recently is because of, where is it? Yeah, this one, right? Truth Terminal. So Truth Terminal, right, is that AI agent. And, someone asked Truth Terminal what would be the best meme coin, right? And Truth Terminal has all this like internet history data, right? And then it was asked, hey, like what kind of meme coin would resonate with humans the most? And our AI overlord determined that Fartcoin is the best meme coin. So that's the story of Fartcoin, right? So it was hallucinated by an AI, but it's just Fartcoin, right? So that's why I think it's like the best AI coin because there's no execution risk. Everyone loves AI, or maybe not love, but everyone's scared of AI. It's like holy shit, like it's gonna take our jobs. And Truth Terminal was donated 2% of the Fartcoin supply, or like 20 million tokens, and then out of nowhere, Andy, the creator, decided to sell 15 million Fartcoin OTC to an anonymous buyer. So this was definitely unexpected. We all knew that, something was probably going to happen to this at some point. I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. I'm still undecided by like what this actually means, because I think it depends on the buyer. So the bear case is that like the buyer, right? Maybe it got like 15 million of like Fartcoin at like $1, right? At some discount. And now it's going to like start hedging via perps, right? So it's going to short Fartcoin on perps. And then, they make money that way. That would be like really bearish because it doesn't achieve anything, right? It's like someone's extracting value. The bull case here is that the reason Fartcoin was weak was because people like certain people knew, right? People knew that this is happening and it would probably be like a bad headline and people would sell. So maybe people were selling or shorting ahead of time, and then maybe people are starting to cover here. I have no idea because I can't say because I don't have perfect information. So maybe yeah. So it kind of depends, right? Like the bull case is that like maybe this is like an exchange or like some market maker or some entity that helps with centralized exchange listings, like Robinhood, Coinbase, or Binance. I know it was listed on Kraken like a few days ago, and I love Kraken. I use Kraken. I think they're doing a great job. But I think the main the tier 1 exchange that people think of is like those three: Binance, Coinbase, Robinhood. And if one of them lists, then I think the others will follow. And I think this is my opinion. It could be wrong. I think Fartcoin is the only coin where an exchange listing is not sell the news, right? I think a lot of people blame like market makers like Wintermute and like exchanges for having something be listed and then it just goes down only, right? We've seen so many of this play out. I actually don't think it's like their fault. I just think that most coins in crypto are just complete vaporware, that if you hold a lot of a coin, then like the final catalyst holders are waiting for is an exchange listing. So like it's not like what can a market maker do when everyone is selling and there's no one buying, right? Like it's not their fault, right? It's just a garbage coin. But I think the bull case for Fartcoin is that, hey, it's the most approachable, absurd meme, right? So if you improve accessibility or distribution via an exchange, then maybe we sell off on like that news initially because people sell, and then we have like the final leg or something. That's kind of how I think about it. But obviously, right? I don't know. Like I didn't expect this. obviously I'm hoping for the bull case, right? You can argue that like who the fuck is gonna buy 15 million Fartcoin and like sell immediately, right? It's probably like there's probably some plan by this buyer, but I can't say because how the fuck would I know? I don't know who this guy is. I'm sure we'll find out in the coming days or weeks or months. I don't know. I think once we find out, then maybe we'll go up or down. Yeah, but that's kind of my take on the situation. But I still love Fartcoin. My thesis hasn't not changed. Hot air must rise. I think hot air will rise. I think in this very unserious industry, Fartcoin is like the best coin, and it's very organic. It's very organic. And right now, Fartcoin is like number 91 in market cap. That alone is absurd, right? It's worth a lot more than most like VC vaporware, right? The VCs will sell you, hey, like this coin is good, and then they'll dump on you. But Fartcoin, like, fuck those guys, right? I think number 91, I think Fartcoin is an amazing coin. But like I said, back bias. So the next question I want to go over is, will FartStrategy accelerate the Fartcoin flywheel? Let's pull up so this is FSTR, FartStrategy. What is it? Well, it's MicroStrategy for Fartcoin. And full disclosure, I was in the whitelist for the pre-sale. I also bought a bunch at launch. I was like staring at my screen, right, just buying the launch. And I also bought some, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday when this piece came out. I saw this and I'm like, okay, like I have to buy. So let's kind of go over like what this is. This is the ultimate bull case for Fartcoin, right? It's the ultimate flywheel, like attention flywheel. And the bull case is that, like TradFi hates it. And I think this kind of validated my Fartcoin thesis because FSTR, it launched like, what is this, Tuesday night? Today's Friday, Wednesday night. And basically in like under 48 hours, Bloomberg picked it up, right? So obviously it gets these people going, right? Because people already think MicroStrategy is a pyramid scheme or like a Ponzi, right? I actually think this is a pretty good video by Mark Meldrum. Is MicroStrategy a pyramid scheme? People hate MicroStrategy, right? It's like, oh my God, Saylor's crazy. People already hate Bitcoin, right? And Saylor, right? Michael Saylor wants to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. Well, Michael Smeller, right? He also wants to accumulate all the Fartcoin, and Farther Hayes, he's in it too. Fart and Shkreli, read the real Martin Shkreli, he shorts Fartcoin. Fart and Shkreli longs Fartcoin. We'll see who wins in the end. Larry Stink, Fartcoin ETF, maybe, right? So, with the pre-sale, they raised like 3,400 SOL, and they just bought Fartcoin at 135. People sold. I tweeted this, I think. Where is it? Yeah, like don't sell your Fartcoin because Michael Smeller is gonna sniff it all, right? He's sniffing, right? And he just bought it, and it's incredible because first of all, Bloomberg writes about it. Like Matt Levine is in the trenches. Right? He does better research than most people, honestly, right? Because FartStrategy has been around, or it was announced like weeks ago. So you had to pay attention. And this post got so much engagement, and even Kraken is like engaging with it, right? So yeah, like what the fuck, right? It's pretty crazy. So how does it work? Its mission is to accumulate as much Fartcoin as possible. How? So like I said, I was in the whitelist. I also gave everyone in my Discord premium Discord a whitelist. It was optional. Like not everyone took it. But for 3 SOL, you got in at like a 900K market cap, and it's currently trading at 36. So it's like a 40x. So, but I'm sure people sold. But people are up. I can't in good faith say that this is a good buy because I don't really know how to value this thing. I'm just betting on the Mimetic, and that's why I bought on the open market. So let me just go over how it works and then like my personal bull case. So first of all, how it works. There's 3 ways. Maybe there's gonna be more in the future. One, permissionless lending pool. So they're gonna use Fartcoin as collateral, borrow Solana, and then buy Fartcoin. I think this is dangerous. I hope they don't do this too aggressively. That's one. There's convertible bonds, recreating this on chain. I'm not really sure how much demand there's gonna be for this, but who knows? Maybe it ends up working. I don't know. And then there's at the money offerings. So You know, if the market cap of FSTR is trading above the total value of its Fartcoin holdings, management might mint as many as 1 million FSTR in any 24-hour period, and then sell it to buy more Fartcoin. Okay, so right now, so you know, what is it? I think they have like almost $1 million of Fartcoin because they bought that, and right now FSTR is trading at 37 mil. So you know, the premium to NAV is like 37x. So you know, management might decide that, hey, let me mint 1 million FSTR. That's like $37,000 to buy Fartcoin. So in a way, if you're buying this, like the team will literally dump on you to buy more Fartcoin. Like that's how it works. So you might be asking, well, like, why did you buy at 13 mil and like 20 mil or something, right? Or 24, like whatever, right? Let me give you my bull case and my bear case. So I have it here. So the bear case is people treat this as like some meme, or they treat it as like, okay, the goal is to accumulate Fartcoin, right? That's stupid. Like, fuck you, right? Well, it only owns 1 million Fartcoin. Like, what the fuck, right? This should trade at 1 million market cap. You know, like, why would anyone buy this? That's the bear case. And then if people view it that way, then I'm gonna get dumped, and it's gonna go to like, you know, it's gonna go down 95% or something, right? That's the bear case. But you know, like that could make sense. What's the bull case? The bull case is that it's a meme coin, you know, and the NAV doesn't matter. Like that's the bull case. Fartcoin is an absurd meme. MicroStrategy is an absurd company. So FartStrategy is the most absurd meme coin, you know. I think the bull case is that this gets detached from the NAV, right? Where the higher the premium is, the more ridiculous it gets. And the more ridiculous it is, the more people talk about it. It's like, why is Fartcoin trading, like Matt Levine is like, why is Fartcoin trading at 200x the NAV, or like whatever, right? That's the bull case. It is true that the team can mint supply, but it's not that much. And I don't really know what the team's intentions are. Maybe they'll like buy some every day. Maybe they'll like just keep minting, and then at some point it's just like dumps like 10 million FSTR in a single. Like I don't really know how it's gonna go, but you know, like maximum inflation per year is 36.5% annually because it's like 1 million per day. So which really is not that much, right? I mean, there's like VC coins that inflate like 500% annually, right? So, you know, the bull case is that, you know, it's just a meme coin, and it's just ridiculous, and it gets people talking. You know, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this is the bull case. You know, it also might be slightly bearish for Fartcoin because some people might sell at Fartcoin to buy this because they view it as Fartcoin beta. That's possible as well. I don't really know. Yeah, because like I said, like, I can't in good faith say that this is like a good buy right now, even though I do own it, right? If I own it, then I think it's like I like it. But like I said, like I don't know how the market will view it, and I don't know how to value this thing. But I just like the risk reward. And you know, the fact that Matt Levine talked about it and this FartStrategy accumulation, right? Getting cracking, like all this engagement makes it, I think it increases the likelihood of my bull case, which is scenario 2. But I honestly don't know. But I bought a lot. I bought launch, and I bought the day before. Oh, sorry, the day after, or which is yesterday. So, you know, what does this mean for Fartcoin, right? So like, on one hand, you can say it's bearish because it dilutes the bid, right? People sell Fartcoin for this. You can argue it's also bullish because people that would never buy Fartcoin because they feel like it's too late, maybe they'll buy this. And if this goes up, then technically, right, the team can dump more to like buy Fartcoin, right? So it creates like a bid for Fartcoin. The way I view it, right, like I said, it's like a meme coin. And because like Fartcoin was already absurd. Where's the I'm looking for. Yeah, like Fartcoin is already absurd, right? Like this thing also got a bunch of engagement. So FartStrategy, like the fact that this exists, brings more attention to Fartcoin, right? So like that's the bull case. This brings more attention to Fartcoin. And I think that's happening, but we'll see, right? Well, I think it kind of depends on how Bitcoin trades and like how the market trades. I think that if Bitcoin hits new highs, Fartcoin will hit new highs as well. If we are near if this is like the end of the bull market, then I will eat shit. But I'm more than willing to eat shit for this trade, right? Because it's gonna start tweeting stuff like, yeah, like Michael Saylor is like, hey, like our Bitcoin yield year to date is 2%. Well, think about the Fartcoin yield, right? Like it also got people like Paulo Macro is like, I don't even know who this guy is, but somehow like day one of the token launch, it just like it just triggers people, right? Which is like kind of the bull case. And Michael Saylor has these green dots, right, of like when it's buying Fartcoin. Sorry, Bitcoin. Sorry, Michael Smeller buys Fartcoin. Michael Saylor buys Bitcoin. And then the team, the FSTR team, will also like do like the green dots, or like maybe brown dots, right, for farts. So we'll see how it pans out. Honestly, I just believe in Fartcoin, right? I believe in the Fartcoin singularity thesis. I think, Fartcoin is the best meme. It's the best. It's one of the best meme coins. I think it's gonna climb up the ranks of the meme coins. I think it's the best AI coin. I think it's gonna be, the best AI coin. And then if Trump pumps, like I have no view on Trump, but if this does well, then maybe Fartcoin does well. So that's it for me. Like that's, I honestly don't know if this video has provided any value, but I hope it did. Will hot air rise? I think so. Will FartStrategy accelerate the Fartcoin Flywheel? I think so. So I'm betting on both. I can't believe I just spent 22 minutes on this. But I think I talked about everything I wanted to cover. But like I said, like I am a man with the green dildo buying Fartcoin. Like, I hope no one takes me seriously, right? That's the point of this video, right? You should not be taking me that seriously. But I take myself seriously. Maybe I shouldn't take myself seriously. So thank you guys. I hope Fartcoin does well, right? I think hot air is rising, will rise eventually. I'm farting. Every time I fart, I think about Fartcoin. It still happens. It's cursed. And if you want to join my premium Discord, I post 3 videos every single week and I share my portfolio in real time. Honestly, I don't even know if I provide value in there. I just like maniacally post about Fartcoin. So maybe it's more for entertainment purposes. But yeah, see you guys next week. Bye-bye.